Happy New Year, everyone! I am so happy and excited to be back for our very first live lesson of 2026. Can you believe it? It's already 2026! Time really flies. Okay, I want to say hello to all of you. It's been a long time. I says, hello teacher, glad to see you again. You too, and Happy New Year. Vinesh says, hi. Maria says, hiya queen, glad to see you again. Thank you, Maria. I always love seeing your enthusiastic comments. Mohammed says, can't wait. Wonderful. Sam says, ooh la la, I'm here but can't wait. Love it. I am here waiting. Gaston says, hello teacher, I'm happy to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Lena, hi everyone. Hello teacher Arnel, hello. Natalia, good to see you again. This is wonderful. Elvira, good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year. I am glad to be here again. I can't wait to learn something new again, teacher. Exactly. In today's lesson, you're going to learn a lot. I hope. I hope you are well. I love your fantastic videos. Thank you. Julia, hi Arnel, greetings from Myanmar. Hello, Julia. This is great. I missed this. I think my last live was a month ago. That's too long ago. Nope, not good. Logan, hello, teacher. Ko says, Happy New Year. Rainia, hello, Arnel. I missed your lives. Yeah, I missed being here too. Manuel, hello. Hello, Arnel. Happy to see you, so excited. As always, let's dive into the lesson. That's right. We need to get started. We gotta get started. A couple more hellos. Safsa says, I can't wait to learn from you. Excellent. Perfect. Dan says, nice to see you again. I'll do a few more. Shahal Mimin. Hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm from Bangladesh, but I'm working in Saudi Arabia. Hello. Laurent. Hello, Arnel. Good to see you again. Nan, very long time no see, teacher. Miss you. Yeah, I miss all of you too. Thank you. Okay, we gotta get started. One more comment, I promise. Dalton says, hello, teacher. Happy New Year. Let's continue our English lessons. Exactly. It's January. We gotta get started. We have an entire year to boost your English. Let's do this. Okay. So, look at my slide here. We are gonna talk about your goals in English. There are two important verbs. You can achieve your goals or you can reach your goals. Both are correct. Both are good. We don't make a goal in terms of achieve. We achieve or reach our goals. Okay. And as always, I gotta tell you, would you like today's notes? If yes, join Gravotion. You can download today's notes after the lesson. You can get the notes from all of my past live lessons and all my other notes and my grammar course. Join Gravotion. The link is down below for you. Okay, let's do this. Okay, you know, it's January, the beginning of January. Do you have a New Year's resolution? A New Year's resolution. What's a resolution? Definition. A promise you make to yourself. I will do this. I will do this year. The word resolution is not a common word in day-to-day English. We don't use this word often, but you will hear it in the new year. At the start of a new year, people always want to know, what's your New Year's resolution? Let's look at 5 common New Year's resolutions that people have. Number 1, exercise more or lose weight. That's a really popular one. 2, eat healthier. 3, improve my English. 4, save more money. I think we all want to try and save more money if possible. And 5, this is a common one, pay off debt. The pronunciation is debt. What does this mean? Look at the bottom, the words in gray. This means to finish paying all of the money you need to give someone or give to the bank. If you can pay everything, you have paid off your debt. Okay. Gasnevi says it means goal. Yes, exactly. A resolution is a goal, but a resolution is a bit more formal. It's not such a common word unless you're talking about a New Year's resolution. So think about that. A resolution is a goal. It's the promise you make to yourself. Sam says resolution means aim. Yes, very similar. Just remember the word resolution is pretty formal. Manuel says, pay off debt. I am fighting with it. Credit cards are boiling. You know what? After the Christmas season, I think all of us need a break from spending. Absolutely. Sue says, Happy New Year. Yeah. Nan says, how are you, Arnel? I think you recover from... Oh, are you recovering from a cold? Nan, do I sound congested? You know, I think I'm still jet lagged. I'm still jet lagged. Let me put that into the chat so you can see the spelling. I am still jet lagged. Okay. Can you see that in the chat? I just put it in the chat. Yes, I am still jet lagged. Jet lagged, or to have jet lag, means you are still tired from a long trip and your sleep pattern is different. Where I was, the time difference was 8 hours. So I'm still jet lagged. I still have that tiredness. Maybe that's why it seems like I have a cold. Good. Marcel, fortunately, I don't have any debt. That's the best place to be. No debt. Elvira, my New Year's resolution is to read more in English, at least 1 book every month. Ooh, that's ambitious. 1 book a month in English is very good. That's not easy. Julia says, I will kick off the new year. I will kick off the new year or my New Year resolution with losing weight. Yeah, yes. And kick off is a way to say start. Start with enthusiasm and lots of energy. So it's a really good phrase. Kick off the new year. Yes. Dan, you have a few New Year's resolutions here. Yes, I do. Here are a few. Making decent money. Building a reading habit. Working on writing skills. Yeah, really good resolutions. Honey, teacher, sorry I'm late. I already missed 2 live lessons. Don't worry, we just got started. Good. And Grace Lynn says, improve my English is my first New Year's goal. Exactly. Very, very good. Okay. And you can keep sending me your New Year's resolutions in the comments. If you're thinking about it and you want to take your time, Just write it in the comment. It doesn't mean if we it doesn't matter if we've already passed this slide. It doesn't matter. Lena says, my resolution in this year is to finally understand all perfect tenses. Yep, absolutely. That's a challenge. All perfect tenses. And use them in speaking. Yeah, really good. Dalton, I would like to speak in English more than 2025. Yeah, excellent. Make 2026 the year you really try to speak more English. I'll do one more comment here. Sue, I love it. I'll enjoy my grandchildren this year. Exactly. Family is so important. Okay, next slide. When we speak about goals, when we speak about our resolution, you know, you don't need advanced, long structures. In just a natural conversation, keep it simple. Simple is good. Simple is natural. I want to, for example, use my phone less in the evenings. This year, I want to use my phone less in the evenings. Simple, clear, easy. I need to. I'm going to. I've decided to. Those are all fine. Choose which one you like best. I'm planning to, or I'm planning on. What's the difference? Planning to or planning on? They're both fine. Look at the little gray box. Plan to plus verb. We plan to sell the house. We plan to sell the house. Plan on plus ing. You gotta have that grammar there. We plan on selling the house. Both are fine. Don't worry about one being better. Either one is fine. We plan to sell the house. We plan on selling the house. Same thing, different grammar. Marcel says, I have been reading Matthew Perry's book right now. Lovers, Friends, and the Big Terrible Thing. Ooh, I might need to check that out. I try to read, kind of like Elvira was saying, I try to read one book a month, but it's not easy. But I need to check this one out. Lovers, Friends, and the Big Terrible Thing. My resolution is to speak fluent English and improve my English. Exactly, love it. Rainio, where are you going this summer? I'm planning on a staycation. Perfect. This is really nice. I'm planning on. You can use ing or a noun. So thank you for this example. Ing or a noun like a staycation. Manuel, I'm planning to sell my house in Tenerife. Ooh, that's a big deal. And moving out to the mountains where it snows. To get 25 every day is a bit boring. Ooh, 25 degrees? That's a bit boring? Okay. Yeah, go enjoy some snow. Good sentence, short and sweet. When you speak about your goals, you don't need to make it complicated. I want to use less social media. Yep. Kamate, hello! My resolution is to stand still in Gravotion platform. Yes, and Kamate, thank you always for your comments there. It's great to have you there. Yeah. Logan, I've decided to go to bed earlier. Perfect. Maria, I'm planning to join, good grammar, I'm planning to join Gravotion right after my graduation. I guess it'd be around March. Yeah, yes. Sue says, I'm planning on watching Arnel's videos. I love the grammar and I love that example. Yes. Good. Okay, nice. So again, sometimes students say, oh, it's hard for me to start speaking English. I'm nervous about my English. Keep it simple. Simple is fine. Simple is clear. Okay, now we get a little bit more complex, a little bit longer. The first one, my goal is to, One of my goals is to. Imagine you have 10 goals. One of my goals is to. I made a resolution to. I made a promise to. And last one, my New Year's resolution is to. Let me choose one. One of my goals is to do one thing per day to improve my English, for example. My New Year's resolution is to stop procrastinating when I don't want to do something. I procrastinate too much, for example. Look at the bottom there. Procrastinate. Procrastinate. This is a verb. It means you delay doing something because it's difficult or boring. You think, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, I'll do it in an hour. Maybe I'll do it later. You keep delaying it because you don't want to do it. Let's quickly look at procrastinate in a bit more detail, and we will come back to this slide. So next slide first, and then back to this slide. Okay. We see two different parts here. On the left side is you get something done. Get something done means you finish it. You complete it. I got everything done. I completed everything. So this person, I need to reply to an important email. Okay. She replies to the email. She got it done. Finished. On the other side, she is procrastinating. I need to reply to an important email. Let me quickly check Facebook. Maybe something happened. And this table is so dirty. I better clean this table. Can't work without a cup of coffee, of course. This is procrastinating. You just keep delaying something. Rania says, really good, to procrastinate means to put off. Exactly, you delay it. Good. Lauren says, I want to try to stress less when I play table tennis. Table tennis. Right, yeah. Sue says, one of my goals is to go back to Kung Fu classes. Yeah, you should. That sounds fun. Elvira, one of my goals is to travel to at least 3 new countries. Ooh. Oh, that'd be great if you could do that. Yeah. I need to read more and more novels. Yep, really good. Honey, teacher, I think procrastinate is in one of your concise videos. I think maybe. Yes, in my Be Concise, that verb series, right? I think procrastinate must be in there. It's a really important one. Naina says, procrastinating is a bad habit. I have to give up as quick as possible. Exactly, procrastination. Procrastination is the noun. Procrastination can become a problem if you do it too much. Absolutely. Oh, and procrastinating, the gerund is also perfect. That is a great beginning. My resolution of this year is to go to work in Korea and improve my English skills. Yeah, yes, really good. Dalton says, I always try to get something done as soon as possible. To procrastinate. If I don't do something today, probably I will not do it tomorrow. Yes, Dalton, we can say I always try to get something done as soon as possible instead of procrastinating. Yeah, instead of procrastinating. I'm curious, are you a procrastinator? I think it's time for a poll. You know, I love polls. I gotta have a poll. Start a poll. Are you a procrastinator? Procrastinator is the person. A is yes. I always procrastinate. I always procrastinate. B is not often, but sometimes. Yep. And C is gonna be yes, not often. Never. I always get things done. Okay, there's my poll. It's coming soon. I always get things done. Okay. You should see a poll in the chat. Somewhere there should be a poll. Which one are you? A, B, or C? Yeah, let me know. I don't procrastinate often. From time to time, I will, of course, but in general, I don't procrastinate a lot. Sam says social media makes us procrastinate. That's true. Social media is very distracting. You know, sometimes I look at my phone and then, where did the time go? It just, time flies when you're scrolling through stuff. Kamate says, as long as you're procrastinating, you won't succeed in what you want. That's true. Procrastinating stops you, doesn't it? Absolutely. Lena, I'm a professional procrastinator. Yes. Hopefully in this year, I'll get rid of this friend. Yep. We all have a little procrastinator, don't we? Maria, haha, sometimes. Yeah, I think this is inevitable. We all procrastinate from time to time. Good, I want to see how this poll is doing. Are you a procrastinator? Not often, but sometimes. It's 59%. Not bad. Keep the votes coming. Put your vote in if you haven't already. Okay. Good. Yes, Lauren, very good example. Sometimes I am a procrastinator unless I watch Arnel's lessons. Exactly. Perfect. Really good. Dalton teacher, what's your secret to not procrastinate? We see constantly that you do a lot of stuff during the day. I don't know how to answer that question. That's a good question. Dalton, I enjoy what I do. I like making content. I like teaching. So for me, I enjoy it. A lot of times when people procrastinate, they don't want to do something. But I always want to do something for my members, something on YouTube. Yeah, so when it comes to work, I hardly ever procrastinate. But at home, I procrastinate, when I don't want to do the laundry, when I don't want to cook, things like that. Good. Nice, let's keep moving. Oh, sorry, let's go back to that other slide. Okay, my goal is to... Right, we looked at procrastinate. If you can, try to use one of these sentences, one of these beginnings, and write your own example sentence. It doesn't have to be a real example. Just practice the English. Make something up. Create any example. Elham is asking, should we use to before get something done? I want to get something done before I become lazy. Is this correct? Yes. Get something done. The to depends on the verb before it. I want to. I need to. I've decided to. So depending on the verb before it, yes, you do need to. I'm used to getting things done. Let me think of an example where you don't need to. Give me a second to think about an example when to is not necessary. I want to get something done. I need to get something done. Using a modal verb. You can get a lot done. After a modal verb, can, could, must, might, you don't use to. So the to depends on the verb before the to. You can get a lot done. So that's one example when you don't need to. Okay. Sue, I really understand you about house tasks. It never ends. It never ends. It's like magic. I do all the laundry. I wash all these clothes the next day. It's there again. It's magic how it happens. It never ends. Okay. So we've looked at this one. Let's keep going. What's the difference? Well, goal is just a noun, and it's common in everyday English. We use the word goal all the time. Very, very natural. Aim can be a verb or a noun, and it's more formal, academic, business English. In a lot of news headlines, you might see the word aim, but they mean the same thing. Let's look at the goal examples. My goal is to improve my English. One of my goals this month is to be able to do 10 pull-ups, like the man in the picture, 10 pull-ups. And this isn't a real example. I can't even do half a pull-up. This is not my goal. This is just an example. The right column. I aim to finish the course by June. The company aims to reduce costs. Number 3 is a noun. Our aim is to help students succeed. Number 4 is also a noun. All teachers must write their aims on the board. The beginning of a lesson, write your aims on the board so your students know what the day is going to be about. Okay, good. I'm going to check the poll. Right, are you a procrastinator? Most of you voted B, not often, but sometimes. And 12% of you say, never, I always get things done. Very good. Mohammed says, one of my biggest dreams is to speak English like an American. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Lauren, my New Year's resolution is to become famous. Yes, yes, yes. Go for it, Lauren. If you become famous, remember that I was your English teacher. Elvira, the aim of the new school is to serve healthy food to children. Yeah. Oh, Vanessa, this is a good question. Is it Gravotion or Revotion? Because in the bottom it says Revotion, but you say Gravotion. Okay, this is something I didn't think about until I created the logo. You see Revotion next to it, that's a G. So it's Gravotion, but it looks like it says Revotion. So it's G. That design is a funky G. So it looks like Revotion, but it's Gravotion. Dalton, I aim to finish the Gravotion grammar course until the middle of the year. Yes, that's a really good time frame. I love that. You don't want to finish the course in 1 week, in 2 weeks. That's too much information. Just take your time. Exactly. The middle of the year is a really good goal. Can I use aim with at or only aim to? What is the difference? If you aim at something, this is literal, it's like your target. Imagine you have a bow and arrow and you let go. You are aiming at a target. But aim to is with the verb. This is your intention. So you can use at, but the verb is the intention. Razan says, I aim to be a doctor in the forensic medicine. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, yes. Good. Okay, let's keep moving. This is a quote I found, and I think it's a really beautiful quote. Most people have never learned that one of the main aims in life is to enjoy it. Samuel Butler is an English author. I don't know very much about him, but I like his quote. Okay. Most people have never learned that one of the main aims in life is to enjoy it. Do you agree? Do you agree that our objective, our goal should be to enjoy life? Or do you disagree? What do you think? Maria Arnel, aim to is a formal one. Yes, I aim to is more formal, absolutely. K-Tax says, hello, hello. I says, I aim to finish the English course by March. That's good, a couple of months. Yeah, yes. Grace Lynn, my goal is to level up in general English. I aim to reach B2. So we just reach something. I aim to reach B2. Exactly, yes. Razan, I absolutely agree with the quote. Yeah, sometimes we're so busy in life. We're worried about money, worried about stress, worried about work. Sometimes you just have to enjoy life. Honey, I agree, yeah. Natalia says, I am totally here with Samuel Butler, yes. Good. Selena says, agree, but sometimes I don't do that. Yeah, I think it's not always easy to just sit back and think, let's just enjoy the little things. Let's just enjoy what we have. Good. Elham says, my aim is to watch all live classes of Arnel until I get intelligent. Well, I have a lot of live lessons. There's a lot to get through. So if you watch all of them, I'll be impressed. I'll be really impressed if you do that. Good. Dalton, yeah, I agree. Not everyone in life is making something, but most of the time is enjoying things. Life is short. Yeah, yes. It's easy. We're all so busy, so busy every day. Just step back sometimes. Natalia, I agree. Just give yourself grace. Just give yourself grace and don't be tough to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Yeah. Mayone says, I agree, because you can't change anything that has happened. Exactly, we can't change the past. That's not possible. We can only move forward. We have to move forward. We have to keep going. Nice. This is great. I love your comments, all of your goals and your enthusiasm. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep moving. The next few slides, there are a few expressions about goals and things we need to do to achieve our goals. If you want to achieve a goal, stick to a plan. First, let's look at the word stick in the purple box. Stick is an irregular verb. Stick, stuck, stuck. Look at the picture. Gum sticks to anything. Gum will stick to your shoes. It will stick to your clothes, your hair. It's stuck there. A piece of gum stuck to my shoe. That's what stick means. So in English, when we say stick to something, we mean stay with it. Don't change. Be like gum. You're just there. A. Would you like a glass of wine? No thanks. I'll stick to Coke. I won't change. I will stay with this drink. Delivery drivers have to stick to very tight schedules, so they often don't have time for breaks. Stick to a very tight schedule, they can't change anything. They really have to be like gum, glued to the schedule. So, if you want to achieve a goal, stick to a plan. Stay with that plan. Focus on that plan. Arnel, sorry for interrupting. Please tell me, what's your first language? A lot of people don't know this, but I'm American, so English is my first language. English is my first language. Manuel, well done this paragraph. You need to enjoy the class and don't be nodding. Nodding, Manuel, as in, like falling asleep, nodding off? That type of nodding? Or do you mean nodding like, yes, nodding? Let me know. Do you mean sleeping, nodding off, or nodding your head? Honey, I'll stick to your video lessons. Exactly, stick to the video lessons. Sam, I stick to watching Miss Arnel's videos. Yes, yes. Who said my goal in life is to become a doctor? Nice, really good. Manesh, that's why we should not throw gum on the floor. Exactly, it gets everywhere. We've all done that. We've all stepped in gum before. Maria, I want to be consistent with my training and stick to my yoga routine from now on. Ooh, that's really good. If you can stick to a routine, especially a yoga routine, that's amazing. Manuel, fall asleep. The phrasal verb is nod off. If you're just nodding, it means this. This is nodding. Nod off means fall asleep. Nan says, I don't do anything when Arnel's live is coming. I stick to Arnel's live. Yes, yes, yes. Really good use of stick to, Nan. I like it. Good. Okay, next one. Let's go. If you want to achieve a goal, be consistent. Consistent. Be consistent. It's such a good adjective. Definition, keep going. Do the same thing or the similar thing again and again. Look at the first calendar. We have a lady studying. If you want to improve your English, this is true. If you want to improve your English, be consistent. It's better to do 10 minutes every day than 5 hours once a month. That's not really helpful. Little things every single day. Even if you feel, why am I doing this? Do I really need this expression? Is this word common? Is this helpful? Yes, it is. Keep doing it. The second calendar, there's one person there studying with all this paper. Don't do that. Don't only study once a month for 5 hours. Be consistent a little bit every day. Good. Honey teacher, if gum ever sticks to your hair, you should try rubbing ice on the gum. Ooh, it will freeze and come out. I am not sure because I've never done that before. I just watched that in a video. That's a good tip. Maybe I should make a video on that. Honey, maybe during a live I should chew some gum and we can do it live and see if it works. But that makes sense. It will harden the gum, right? Elvira, I'm trying to be consistent and study every day. Yeah, exactly. Natalia, as the saying goes, success comes not from what you do occasionally, but from what you do consistently. Yeah, I love that. Exactly, yes. Right. I know when some students tell me they lose motivation. Oh, I don't want to study today. This is boring. That's not so interesting. Don't underestimate how powerful being consistent is. As a teacher, when I'm teaching a group, when I've done so in the past, when I taught a lot of group lessons, it is very clear the students who do their homework every evening and the students who don't. Even if the homework takes you 10 minutes, the difference is clear. So don't ever think that what you do isn't worth it. It is. I guarantee it. If you watch one YouTube video, that's great. The next day, maybe just check a few things online. Oh, that's a new word. That's wonderful. Keep doing that. Really. I mean it. Be consistent. I feel lazy, so I stick to daily my workout routine. That's good. Even though you feel lazy, you stick to your daily routine, your daily workout. Yes, exactly. Nice. Okay. And I think I have a couple more to go. If you want to achieve a goal, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Definition, you do something slowly and carefully so you don't burn out. Let's look at the definition of burn out. Look at that gray vocabulary. Burn out. This means to feel very tired, stressed, or exhausted because you have worked too much for too long. Then you collapse. This is burning out. So if you pace yourself, you do something slowly and carefully, then you won't burn out. First, let's look at the next slide, and then I'll come back to this slide. Okay, let's compare these two here. Pace yourself. The first runner is doing a good job. Running slowly, running slowly. The second one burned himself out. Look at the beginning. He's racing fast. Oh, there's no energy. Eventually, he just passes out on the ground. Can you see the difference? If you pace yourself, you can be consistent. If you burn out, you just have no energy. Sometimes we can't help it. Sometimes we do just burn out. Okay. Let's read those examples. When studying for exams, it's important to pace yourself so you don't get tired. Sam decided to pace himself during the marathon instead of running too fast at the start. Just take your time. Don't burn out. Don't burn out. Vinesh, do you teach any other subjects? No, I'm an English teacher. That's the only subject I teach. Maria, I want to be consistent with my dancing classes and not dance socially at least once per month. And not. Maria, you have to clarify and not for me. And dance socially at least once a month? Yeah. Arnel, we can't stick to our plan without being consistent. Exactly, yeah. Elham, I will be consistent in watching Arnel's video if she puts a live class about grammar. I make a lot of grammar lessons on my main content. That's true. I gotta do another grammar for a live lesson. Dalton, I'm sticking to English lessons, so I added English in my routine to be consistent. So I'm always reading, watching, and listening to something in English. Exactly. Make it part of your routine. If it's part of your routine, you can be consistent. Every little day helps. It really does. Consistency is key. That's why I try to be consistent. Exactly. We have the noun and the adjective. Really good. Nice. Dalton is asking, pace yourself is to be consistent to do something? Pace yourself is being consistent, but when you pace yourself, it's more about doing things, doing what you can, and not doing too much. Pace yourself is little by little. Little by little. That's pace yourself. Good. Pace yourself so you don't burn out. And I completely forgot. Let's see, how many slides? Sorry, everyone. I gotta run my Gravotion ad for you. If you want help with grammar, if you need help pacing yourself, everything is laid out clearly. Join Gravotion. Let me please put my 45-second ad in here. 45 seconds. I'll be back. Let me get that video in here. Let me find it. Okay, I'm gonna play it now. Do you want the notes for today's lesson? Join Gravotion, my fast-growing platform where grammar, vocabulary, and emotion meet. Download the notes for today's lesson, plus hundreds of other PDFs ready to use. You'll also get access to my complete grammar course roadmap, so you'll never wonder, how do I learn grammar? Where do I start? And the best part, the community. Join and connect with English learners from all around the world, just like you. Write Gravotion in the comments, and I'll personally send you a link to join. Let's get back to the lesson. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's keep going now. Next one. Slowly but surely. We put these together. Slowly but surely. Surely means certainly, definitely, this will happen. Slowly but surely, your English is improving. You might not feel like it's improving, but it will be improving. Slowly but surely means progress is slow, but progress is happening. It is happening. The company is recovering from the financial crisis slowly but surely, little by little. It's recovering. Fiona is losing weight slowly but surely by cutting back on fast food. And you know, fast food means junk food. Things you can order, high in calories, lots of sugar. That's fast food. Cut back on. That's a phrasal verb. Cut back on something. This means to reduce. And usually we are speaking about food, drink, money, and activities. Jake cut back on coffee. Did he stop drinking coffee? No, he reduced drinking coffee. He was drinking 5 cups a day. He cut back on coffee. Now he's drinking 2 cups a day. Try to cut back on TikTok. Don't spend so many hours on TikTok. Sue, ooh, nice. Slowly but surely, I'll brush up my English. Yes. Lena, I think pacing yourself is also about balance. Exactly. Yes, really nice. Tanner, setting achievable goals and avoiding unrealistic expectations are key components of satisfying of a satisfying and fulfilling, meaningful life. I swear that I made this sentence by forcing my mind. That's what I want. Push yourself. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just get your ideas out there. Think in English. Get your ideas out there. But I love this sentence. That's right. You gotta have goals, but you don't want to be unrealistic or too unrealistic. Maria, slowly but surely, I'm trying to cut back on sugar. Yes. Tanner, cut down on is also good. Cut down on is also works. Manuel, Fiona is my daughter. Yeah. I have a problem understanding present perfect and their variations. The present perfect is the most confusing tense in my experience for students. It's an odd tense. It's an odd one. Absolutely. Nan says, Arnel is not only my English teacher, but also my idol because you have very good consistency. Thank you for today's encouragement. Yeah, thank you. No, I mean it. When I tell my students, do something every day, it matters. Even when you don't think it does, it does. Trust me. Every little day, do something. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Fam says, my goal is to reduce consuming so much sugar. Yeah, that's a good goal. Absolutely. Nice. Ebe says, I have a problem with gerunds and infinitives. Yeah, those are tricky. I have a video lesson on that. If you go to my channel and search for gerund and infinitives, I have a full lesson on that topic. It's not an easy topic. Absolutely not. Okay. Mion says, I prefer slowly but surely in studying because it's effective and I can review the lessons more. Absolutely. When learning a language, when learning anything, you want to pace yourself. We've all done this. Before an exam, you study, and then after the exam, you forget everything. You don't want to do that with English. Just take your time, be consistent, slowly but surely, you will be improving. Good. Okay, I'm going to check the poll again. I love checking the poll. So the poll was, are you a procrastinator? Right, B is still the winner. 50% of you say, not often, but sometimes. Very good. Nice. Good. Julia, I have to cut back on some sugar slowly but surely. Yes, absolutely. There's an English idiom, to go cold turkey. Turkey like the bird, a turkey. To go cold turkey. This means you stop something without any warning. You stop it like this. You don't really want to stop eating sugar. You don't want to go cold turkey. You want to do it slowly but surely. You want to do it steadily. I want to hit the band 7 in IELTS. Yeah, exactly. Go for it. Try and get that band 7. Yes. Good. And I think we have one more to look at. Last slide. I wanted to end on this slide. Don't give up. Your effort will pay off. This means, pay off means to get good results after hard work or effort. It will pay off. Her hard work finally paid off when she got a promotion. All this hard work, it paid off. If you're just joining me now, and if you haven't been here from the beginning of the live, on slide 3, I wrote an example, pay off your debt. I'm going to quickly show that one to you. Let me find it. Okay. Number five on the list, pay off debt. This means you work very hard. You pay every month. You pay. Finally, the debt is gone. Now you have your house. Now you have the car. Whatever it is, you're paying off. So your hard work will pay off means you give, and finally you will see the results. So, don't give up. Don't quit. Your effort will pay off. Yes. Nice. Elvira, his aim is to cut back on smoking. Yes, exactly. Nice combination of vocabulary from today. Aim is to cut back on something. Yeah. Really good. Sam, watching your videos are paying me off a lot. Watching your videos is paying off. So we don't have to say paying me off, paying him off, paying her off. It's paying off. We don't need that object there. Yeah, good. Okay, Musman, on Monday my exam, but I don't understand clauses. Give me some tips. There are lots of clauses in English. Your exam is on Monday. Just remember, a clause always has a subject and a verb. If there's no subject and a verb, it's not a clause. I have a video lesson. What's it called? All clauses in English. Musam, go to my channel. On my channel, search for clauses. And then there's going to be a list. I have a video on adverb clauses, adjective clauses, relative clauses, noun clauses. Check those out. But just remember, a noun always has a subject verb. Okay. How can I complete the entire English grammar? There's a lot of grammar to cover in any language. My advice to you is to check out the grammar course I have on Gravotion. The reason I'm saying this is because it's step by step. The grammar course is from B1 to C1, and it really takes you through each grammar topic. You want to do everything step by step. So how can you complete and learn everything in English grammar? That's a big challenge, but you really want to start from the beginning. You want to review, do things step by step, little by little. Yeah, there are so many topics. You have to get through all the topics if you want to understand grammar. Good. Hello, Arnel. My goal is to be fluent in English. What's the first step? The first step is you've already done it, is to make the decision. You have to decide, I want to be fluent in English. A lot of people will say, oh, how can I learn English? What should I do? What should I do? You have to make it your goal, and you've already done that. My goal is to be fluent in English. That is the first step. You have to make the decision, I am going to do this. And then be consistent. Don't stop doing that. So you've done the first step. There is no perfect way to improve your English. If you have a course, that's wonderful, because a course can take you through it step by step. But do something every day, and don't forget that what you're doing is worth it. Don't ever think, oh, should I do that? Should I do that? Just do it. Do it and learn something new. If you are learning something new every day, every other day, every week, you are improving. That's how a language works. You just got to keep going. Very nice. Okay, good. today? Yeah. Right. Wonderful. Let me... I can do this now. Thank you for joining me today for the first live of 2026. My next live lesson is gonna be on Wednesday the 21st. So next Wednesday, that's gonna be my next live lesson. How can I get access to Gravotion? Absolutely. Gravotion is a website. So the website is in the video description. I'll also link it to the comments after this lesson. You sign up, it's a monthly membership, and you get access to the course, all my PDFs, and the community. And the community is so friendly. You can ask questions, you can respond to other comments. It's just a very friendly space. So, yeah. Okay, see you next Wednesday. Have a great week, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.